Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2024 as we continue our Road to Glory run with FARSLEY CELTIC still in the championship. Really hoping we can do better than we did last season, which was getting out of relegation by the skin of our teeth, literally 1 point. That was it. The only thing that could have been closer is if we'd been tied on points and just won by goal differential. So, we need to do better. We know we can play against some of these teams, but we just can't play consistently against some of those teams. And we're more likely to lose or win than draws. I mean, I would love to have had a bunch more draws, but it either goes win or lose, never really much in the middle. One thing I didn't mention at the end of the last episode, I mean, we do have technically enough money in the wage budget because we can always go over a little bit. We technically have enough money in the wage budget to get us another player if we wanted to, but more than likely what's going to need to happen is that we need to try and get some loans. And I'm going to try to wait for loans until we get a little bit closer to the deadline day, because I'm hoping we'll get some guys, some teams that are like desperate to get rid of players for cheaper than full loan value and things like that. We shall see. Speaking of loans, I do have a loan that I could go after. And after seeing our kind of left wing back situation, probably need to do it. So, where was he? What was his name? Not Carlos. No. What was the guy's name? The Augusto that we had. I guess I can go here. Transfer history. We literally just transferred him out last season. Mateus Augusto. Okay. We probably need to go to Augusto here because I think he was up for loan. And we're gonna see if we can get him on loan. It's kind of important. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay 70% of his wages, $4,000. But we need a left back. We desperately need a left back. We just don't have anybody over there that we can really depend on. So I think we go with this. And I don't care about the role. If they decide to recall him because we're playing him in the wrong role, that is what it is. I think he's worth bringing in because we know he can play with our team, and he wants to be here. So, alrighty, here's the team we're bringing today: Okonkwo and Go, Billows on the left, McDonald on the right, Lloyd and Taylor in the middle, Montgomery and Munns ahead of them, Peters on that left wing, Hubin on the right wing. We're going to try out new striker Remington up front alongside Owusu. Venice obviously on the bench, available to come in at a moment's notice. I don't want Matko on the bench. I want Jones on the bench over Matko. That's it. That's probably fine. Everybody else can kind of stick around for now. Okay, we'll go with this. And let us go. We're really hoping for a better result today. But I honestly don't. I don't know. Plymouth, I mean, they were like 13th last season, I think. So, mid-table, but decently good mid-table. So, they're playing away from home in their stadium. Just don't get embarrassed, maybe. I am training a secondary formation. It's just a very simple formation. I don't have a lot of instructions on it, but it is a 4-2-3-1 with a attacking midfielder. So, because we do have several guys that can play attacking midfield, it might give us a little bit more, I don't know, something, as opposed to the 4-2-4. For now, we're not going to play it, but it is there as an option if we get into trouble again. Throwing come in here for Plymouth. Looks like they're about to get themselves a goal if we don't do something here. All right, they did go over the bar. So we're okay for the moment. Okay, that was an interesting way to start this highlight. All right, Taylor gets it up to Remington. I'd love to see Remington do something amazing in this game. Also, apparently that was potentially on target. That would have been amazing. It's crazy to think that we have two strikers in there that we did not start the season with last year. And that's not because our strikers from last season were necessarily bad. Of course, our defenders apparently are very bad because that was a very poor defensive play there. We just gave that one away. So I'm not happy about that. I mean, I don't really want to watch this again, but I just want to see what happened. McDonald just went stupid. No reason, no excuse, no nothing. He just went stupid. All right, throw in coming in from Billows. Billows into Lloyd. Lloyd gets it back over to Billows. Billows has a chance to get it across. Wow, some good defense there. Must be nice having good defense. All right, Lloyd picking that one up. Gets it back up to Peters. Peters, come on, buddy. tries to get it to Remington, but not really that close to him. Taylor heads it down to Hoban. Hoban, we don't really know much about. Montgomery up to Peters. Peters to Remington. Come on, Remington. Do something with it this time. Gets it over to Owusu. There we go. First goal of the season for Owusu. That is good. That is good. We need to see more of that, please and thank you. That partnership between Remington and Owusu, we want to see some amazing stuff from that. Now, don't get me wrong. Bennett is still very much a part of our team, and obviously he was our best player last year, so I'm not trying to ignore him. It's just I want to see these new guys. We know what Bennett can do. I want to see these new guys, and then we're just going to have a good three-man rotation where nobody gets too tired, hopefully, and all of these guys are going to be playing the entire season. Oh my goodness, how do we give that one up? We were looking good for 0.2 seconds there, and then gave up a stupid goal there at the end. That's just dumb. Right here. Lloyd made that mistake. I mean, we've given up 2 goals because of mistakes, not because of necessarily better play, quite frankly. Can we get one back right here before halftime? Oh my goodness, I thought we did. I thought we did. Obviously, their goalkeeper is better than ours. That doesn't count, does it? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen one of those goal line ones count, actually. No, show me something else in the second half. I mean, we're in this game. There's no reason. And we've got the better XG, actually. So we're only losing because we're stupid, not because we are getting outplayed. So let's not be dumb, guys. Okay. I mean, our defense is absolutely struggling in major ways. So is apparently our 2 wingers. Well, Peters has to come out for, I guess. Time to bring you up for Yates. Yates is like a 33-year-old, right? Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll bring you up for Whittingham. And then Hoban can come out for Jones. And for now, that will be it. No, we're going to do a three-way swap. I really don't like what you're doing here. Billows moves across. And we're going to bring in Chukwuma. Okay. That gives us... Come on, guys. Let's do something here. We've played better. Like, losing this... Or not even drawing. Like, at this point, a draw at least would be a point. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but... We would accept it. Montgomery just playing poorly. Holder comes in for you. We'll hold our last sub for the very end. I cannot believe we're about to lose this game because we're dumb and not because we deserve to do better in this game. Absolutely. They've had 3 shots. 2 of them went in the back of the net. So that's 100%. I mean, we've got to get a different goalkeeper. Okonkwo, he looks so good, but he's just not at this level. He cannot play at this level. So I'm really, really disappointed in him. I don't know if we can go find us a lone goalkeeper or something, but he just needs to go away. I mean, it's too late to go very attacking at this point, but we will just because. Oh, I cannot believe we lost this game. We looked decent, except for the 2 stupid mistakes. Very disappointing loss. Very disappointing loss. No, I'm not happy with that result. I think Okonkwo, I wanted to give him another chance this season. He's out. He's got to go out. He needs to completely get out of here. Good news is that we do have a backup goalkeeper who what am I looking for? Who's not like he's not bad. All right, he's a 3-star goalkeeper. McGinty can get in here. How old is McGinty? McGinty is 30 years old, so he's got some experience under him. So we bring McGinty in, and McGinty gets the start. Okonkwo, he needs to learn to accept that he is just not good. That's just the simple fact of the matter. He is just not good. Yeah, could the defense be helping him out? And did the defense make some stupid mistakes there to kind of leave him hanging? Sure, but there have been plenty of times where I've faced off against goalkeepers who they got left hanging and still made the play, right? They didn't just give up. So we got to do something like that. The other thing we're going to do real quick is we're going to go look at scouted players, and we're going to go look at players who want to come in on a loan, and we're going to look at specifically goalkeepers. And who is the best goalkeeper that we can get? Not a lot, honestly. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be loaning any of these guys. Let me see anybody that is not interested in a loan, but maybe listed for loan. No, there's just nobody. There's just nothing we can do here. All right. Well, we're going to run with our backup. I'm going to go play the Watford game, and then we'll be right back for game number 2. All right. We're back for our next game. We did not get Mateus. He apparently, after a quote-unquote difficult decision, decided to go to a team down in League One instead of coming to us. So a little bit weird, but whatever. We did, however, immediately turn around and get Obed Ose here from Crystal Palace. We got him on a free loan, so we're not having to pay anything for him, which I guess is better for us. And he actually looks halfway decent. I mean, just as good, maybe, if not better. So we're going to give him a shot. He can also play on both sides, which is awesome. So I think that was a good pickup for us. Again, not costing us anything. My director of football also put forward Mr. Jordan Hackett here, another left back who can also play in the center. Comes in here. We paid nothing for him, but we're paying a decent amount of wages for him. I think he's making like 6.75K, which might make him our highest paid wage earner right now. Let's see. Not quite. McDonald's our highest paid. So Hackett's up there. We'll see what he can do as well. I mean, he looks decent. He's played in the championship. Not great, but better than what we had last year. So we'll see what he can do. Maybe he's a flop. Maybe he's not. Again, director of football, I'm going to typically give him the benefit of the doubt if the player looks even remotely good. So we got those two guys in. Are working on a couple other loanees to see if we can get them in there. They're not, unfortunately, they're not going to be free, most of them. So if we do get them all, we're going to be over our wage budget. But honestly, I don't care. We're just going to have to get used to it. And we'll see where that goes from there. But anyway, in other news, we did beat Watford. We beat them 4-1. We beat them handedly. We got a pair of goals from Munns, a goal from Taylor, and a goal from Owusu in this game. And so we moved on to the Carabao Cup to the second round against Burnley. So I'm not going to hold my breath against that because last year we beat Norwich in the Carabao Cup. And then, of course, proceeded to lose to them twice later in the season. So I'm just going to assume that Watford just didn't play their best players. And we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, today we're going to be playing against Wigan. Wigan currently is 7th. Did they win their first game? They did. They beat Leicester. Okay, it's actually looks like they're going to be a halfway decent team. So not super excited about this, but we'll see what we can do. Here's the team we're bringing today. We got a Conquo. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. We got McGinty in goal. We got Osei on the left wing. Billows on the right wing. Lloyd and Taylor in front of, in the middle, I should say. Montgomery and Munns in the midfield. Peters on that left attacking wing, Jones on the right attacking wing, and Bennett and Owusu up front. Remington has not necessarily played poorly, but I think Bennett's definitely just the better player right now. We'll let Remington be the primary backup and come in this rotation as needed. So let's go. See if we get see if we get a result like we did against Watford just now, and not repeat that Plymouth game at the beginning. Although, to be fair, we did technically outplayed Plymouth in every way except the scoreboard, so not by much, but I think a draw would have been a fair result for that one. I think the fact that we lost was just a bit unfortunate. Honestly, a draw today at home against a team that we know is pretty good, I would be probably okay with that. Just points. We just need points. I'm happy with points. Here's a throw in coming in from Billows. He gets it into Taylor. Taylor gets it across to the other team. Good job, Taylor. Good job. That's the kind of play that we want to see, because we don't want to. You don't want to win by too much. We want to make sure that they go ahead, get a couple extra goals. I'm being very sarcastic because that drives me up the wall when they do stuff like that. Here's Taylor again. Hey, he actually made it past that time. Billows gets it back to Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Don't screw up. Osei on that left-hand side. We're going to get to see what he can do today. Can he just do something here, please? Oh, man. If you'd scored that goal, I would have. Apparently, it was more on target than I realized. The goalkeeper got his hands on it. All right. Corner kick coming in from Osei. Come on, buddy. Just put it right where we need it. There's Taylor. Almost was able to make up for that initial early pass. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target. Same as Wigan. So nothing to write home about just yet. Come on, guys. Team did not react to my yelling at all. Okay. Corner kick coming from Billows on the other side. And nothing. Not even close, Lloyd, buddy. At least get it semi down on in the area. Tickle! Man, why can't we have a goalkeeper named Tickle? Montgomery, good recovery there. Lloyd picking up the ball. He's going to get it over to Osei on that left-hand side. All the way back to our goalkeeper now. Love to see what McGinty could do. He's on a 7.0 today, so he's already playing with the better than Okonkwo, unfortunately. Maybe we sell Okonkwo. Jones gets it over to Taylor. Taylor gets it up to Montgomery. Montgomery up to Osei. Come on. Osei gets it across to Peters. Oh, nothing. Osei gets it across to Bennett. Come on. Come on. Get it inside there. Bennett. There we go. First goal of the season for Bennett. I mean, he's got to be our starter. I wanted to see what Remington could do, but Bennett's got to be our starter. I'm glad we have McGinty, but if we get rid of Okonkwo, we have to find somebody that can back up McGinty as well. And McGinty's not our long-term future. Okonkwo I thought was, but he is just, I have no idea what's going on with him. If we can get any money for him at all, I will be very excited about that. Come on, guys. There's a Wusu with the free kick here. Nope. I mean, McGinty's our best player on the field right now. How many times have I gotten to say that about my goalkeeper? You've heard me say that about the opposing goalkeeper many times. What is with our wingers? Okay, Whittington, you go out, and I guess Mako comes in. Remember, they can play over there too. I didn't realize that. Tempting. We'll give Mako a chance. I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's the wrong move. See what he can do here. Do I want to get Munz out on his yellow? I kind of do. Bring Chai in. And let's go with that. Come on, guys. Hold on here. We desperately need these 3 points. This might be the only 3 points we get for a while. Oh, do not give that to them. I think Bennett was clean. I think that's unfair. Did not look like a trip to me. Yeah. Well, did I say 3 points? I meant 1 point. Come on, guys. Let's bounce back from that. I mean, Bennett scored our one and only goal right now, so I'm not going to be mad at him. There's Matko. Matko, you're playing for your career here. Not career, but your time on this team at least. Lloyd with the ball. Same thing with Whittingham, actually. There's Montgomery. Montgomery gets it up. Matko's on that right-hand side. Can you deliver an assist here, please? Please, please. Does it count? I think it counts. Okay. Matko, I'm honestly, you might be immediately getting pulled off the transfer list just from one play. And I know it sounds silly, but you did what we needed you to do, and I'm happy with that. That's all it really takes. It's just a little bit of good gameplay. Alrighty. Our defensive midfield is just not played well. I do have the two of the loanies that I'm trying to bring in are defensive midfielders, so we'll see what they can do. Do we want to bring Lloyd out? Or do we want to bring Bellows out? Let's bring Lloyd out. Really like to see Kenyon do something. Actually, he's got so much potential. Say the last sub. All right, last sub. Guess it's going to be Montgomery. No, it's not, because we don't have anybody that can play there. Never mind, it's going to be Billows. We do have McDonald. And he gets some defensive midfielders on the bench. Come on, guys, please hold on. Corner kick coming in from Osei. Back it across Montgomery. There we go. That's a good way to keep your job, Montgomery, because we got, like I said, we got some defensive midfielders coming in on loan. Hopefully. They haven't obviously been, they haven't accepted us yet, but we're hoping they'll come in. And there's a good chance they would take those top 2 starting spots in defensive midfield if some of our current defensive midfielders don't step up. Well, we looked good today. And honestly, like I said, we didn't look bad against Plymouth other than 2 stupid mistakes. So we can cut down on the mistakes and obviously presumably have a better goalkeeper in there because Okonkwo can go away at this point. I feel bad saying that. He brought us so far. Osei did good in his debut. I love that. I don't know, where we're going to find us a backup goalkeeper that's even worth bringing in. We shall see. But yeah, if we're going to go to our squad here, first off, okay, we got 7 days. We don't need to rest anybody right this second. Okonkwo, I mean, he's not worth hardly anything. But let's see if we can get anything for him. Okay, no clubs consider it viable. Intermediary. Okay, we do. Oh my goodness, that's such garbage. Let me see something. How much did we get him for? We got him on free. Honestly, he played good that first season, but he only played okay the second season. And then he definitely played terrible last season. So, conceded 87 goals. I mean, it's not entirely his fault, but yeah, I think no matter what we get for him, I think we've got to get something for him. I don't like it. But we've got to get him out here. I mean, we could leave him as our backup. Oh, I did cancel that. Okay. We could just leave him as our backup and that you just accept it. And if he gets grumpy, then think about selling him. That might be, if I could get like $500,000 for him, I would sell him right now. But since we're only going to get like $50,000 for him, I mean, he's worth it. $50,000 just to sit there as a backup for now, I think. All right, cool. All right, that's going to be, we're going to put a cut in there when we come back. Hopefully we're doing good, and we'll come back down here probably in September. I don't really, again, care about the Carabao Cup that much. So we'll come down here somewhere in September. Maybe Blackburn, Huddersfield, maybe Stoke, Millwall, something in the middle. We'll figure it out. Hey, we had 6,400 fans show up in that last game, which is, what, almost 1,000 more than we were able to have capacity for last season. So I guess the rental of this new stadium is helping a little bit. But yeah, there we go, guys. We are, honestly, this is not a bad start. Again, the Plymouth game, we know we played better than a loss. I think a draw would have been more what we deserved, and overall looking okay. And if we can get a couple more of these loanies coming in, a little bit more depth, especially in the defensive midfield, then I think we're going to be all right. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.